Hello, my friends, and welcome to My Spiritual Sanctuary. My name is Sandra. I want to welcome you in today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gather around, sit down, and relax. And welcome to Feng Shui Friday. If this is your first time, I want to say thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll come back. And then if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm glad that you decided to come back and join me. So today, I know I missed last Friday because it was still Mercury in retrograde. On the 12th is when it went direct. And so I decided at that time I was going to change up my internet. And so I was moving providers and one thing to the next. And the next thing I know, the day just got away and I didn't get to the Feng Shui Friday. But I know that it was divinely orchestrated because I just was not meant to do it on the last day of Mercury retrograde. Now, we're still in that shadow period until the 26th of July, okay? So we are in the clear, so everything is getting back to normal. However, you know, we do have that shadow period from the 12th to the 26th. And then after that, we're in the free and clear until the next one. So we do have the new moon coming up on the 20th of July. And if you saw my soul element readings, which I would highly recommend you look at those that I did on July 1st. And look those up on June 30th and July 1st. I did a series of soul element readings for all the elements. Those are wood, fire, earth, water, and metal. And depending on what year you were born and what sign you have, what element is in your chart, then you will look up that particular reading. However, you have a year, a month, a day, and an hour. So you could have all the elements in your chart. So I would highly recommend you listen to all of them, okay? Because on some level, they may be affecting you at different times, different energies for the whole month of July. We just came off that eclipse, and then we just had the second eclipse. So things are moving and shaking, as you probably have figured out. And now we do have the new moon in Cancer, and also that's in home and family and security. And so we have more of the Cancer energy coming up. And it's great, except for there's just a lot of things going on in the universe right now, which is creating, a lot of probably fear around those different types of things in your life. It's also, Cancer is the water sign, that's emotions. So maybe a lot of feelings coming up for you that need to be cleared. People, places, and things need to be cleared out of your energy, and now is the time to do all of that. So that's kind of what's coming up now. On Monday, when we do have the new moon, I will be doing a new moon meditation, which is what I like to do every new moon, where we welcome in the energies for the next 30 days. And we welcome in the energy for Cancer, for all of those things that are going to affect us in our lives with the Cancer influence. Okay, so we do have a lot of the planets in retrograde still, Jupiter, Saturn, and those are still very difficult influences that we're maneuvering through. There's a lot of upheaval and changes that people are experiencing, especially in the energy world, let's say, okay? In the fifth dimensional world, whereas we manifest and we're all of the unseen, the guides, the spirit angels, and the unmanifest, the divine source, that is where it all resides. And then we bring it to the 3D, which is the world as we know it, the material world, where that is where we manifest into form. And that is all being triggered right now, and in the sign of Cancer, and with all the retrogrades, it is asking us to bring up a lot of things that are in our unconscious mind to clear those energies. And I know that there's a lot of that going on in the world. I see that every day on other readers on YouTube, other Feng Shui practitioners, and in general, what I'm experiencing, okay? So we're all in this together, okay? And therefore, we all need to be there to help each other. As you notice, I'm in a different location in my home, and that's because as of the energies are switching as of July 6th until August 5th. Yeah, and I did, again, the soul element readings go into the energy shifts for the yin water goat, okay? And that is in Chinese metaphysics, the Bazai chart. It shifts for a month, just like the new moons change in Western astrology and the planetary systems. So we're in the element of the water goat from July 6th until August 5th, okay? And the goat is earth, and the water influence, of course, is water. And so when you put those two together, you get cloudy water or mud, let's say, and that can create a lot of cloudy thinking and things of that nature. So what I have done is I look at the influences as a Feng Shui consultant. I look at the flying stars, is what we call that method, and that's a method we use for shifting energy changes within the space, but also in the external world as well. And those energies shift and change based on direction from, north, south, east, west, and then, southeast, northeast, and then southwest and northwest, okay? And then the center of the home. So this is my most beneficial area in the southeast to work this period for this month. It's the most auspicious for me, and so I have decided to change everything around in my home to meet those changing energies, so to have the most beneficial outcomes for what I'm trying to create in my life. And I can definitely help you with that as well. If you would like a consultation, a 30-minute consultation, I'd be happy to do that for you. So my email list is below. Just email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, or you can opt into my email list. The link is below, and just request from me. Well, if I see your name come in, I'm going to contact you anyways, and you'll get a welcome letter to be welcomed into my email list. And then I send out an email. I'm going to be starting that on Thursday. That's going to be going out every month, okay? And then you'll get all of the updates that I talk about on my videos. You'll get those in written form as well, so you'll have them to refer to, the shifting and changing energies in a space. So I have decided to set up my my workspace here in the southeast, because this is where the most beneficial energy is for me and my presentation to the world. And of course, I want to be in my best when I'm doing something like that, as you would like to be if you're giving a presentation, or you're in a room, maybe you're negotiating for contracts, or you're starting a new business, or even for sleeping purposes. You want to be in a good energy for your direction and for the energy influences coming through. So the not so good energies this month, I talked a little bit about that in my soul element readings, would be east and west. And I have been operating in the west more in the past, so I decided to switch it up and move into the southeast, which is also the wealth, prosperity, and abundance area. So it works out good for me. And also I learned a new technique from my teacher, Joey Yap, about Quan Kong. And that also gives you a 90-day map of what is most beneficial for you based on your birth information. and the energetic pattern in your house. And this is also the area for me that is the most auspicious. So I have a double auspicious setting in the space this year. So that is why you see it's all different, and I'm not outside today, also because it's raining and storming, and we just got done with a lightning and thunderstorm. So this is going to be a powerful reading. We got a lot of great energy going on. So that's a little bit about the Feng Shui and the energetic planetary influences that are happening right now. Also, what I wanted to talk a little bit about today is I did get the Archangel Gabriel card today, so I knew I would be speaking with you. Gabriel is with us today, and Archangel Gabriel is with me quite often because he is the angel of communication and of writing, teaching, coaching, all of those things that I do. And I picked this card today when I always do a reading for myself. As you know, I'm a tarot card reader, and I picked Archangel Gabriel this morning. So I knew I would be talking to all of you today and that he would be right with us. So if you need any help with communication or writing or anything having to do with the arts of communication or writing, teaching, coaching, Archangel Gabriel is the angel that you should meditate and pray with. He is or she, there is no gender in the angel world. So he or she will be with you every step of the way, you know. So today I just wanted to, after I went over a little bit about the energetic influences that are happening and the changes with the Feng Shui of the home and all of that, I did want to tell you that there were a lot of insights that came to me over the course of the last week in relation to my channeling that I do and the tarot card reading that I do. I just started doing tarot reading as a hobby about 2 years ago. And so I got hooked on it because I just found that it was such a powerful tool for me to connect with my intuition and the guides, angels, and spirit. So I have been using tarot for about 2 years, and now I want to be able to help other people with life coaching through the tarot and through astrology, of course. You know, I always do that, and been doing that for a long time. So, but one of the things that came through over the course of the last week was I am now finding that the spirit world, people that have passed over, are now starting to talk to me in a more really profound way. I mean, to the point where they're trying to get my attention every step of the way. And believe me, this has been going on for about a year, and I didn't realize it until just this week. So I'm in direct communication with a woman who has passed on from cancer in Sacramento. And some of you may know her. Her name is Carrie Grant. And she has been encouraging me through the other side to get back to doing the Women Entrepreneurs group that I did in Sacramento, and I did it in San Diego. In 2010, 2011, I started that group. And she started going to my Facebook page, which is still there. And I couldn't understand why I was getting so many hits on my Women Entrepreneurs page. Why there's so many people going to it. And then I saw her name as a post that she put in there. And I've been hearing her name, Carrie, coming up for like the last year. And I always thought that I was paying attention to it because a friend of mine, Andy, had married a Carrie. And I thought, well, that's probably why he married somebody that name is familiar. I really don't know anybody else by that name. I wasn't really thinking about Carrie Grant until I started getting people going to that Facebook page. And then one night I got up at 4 a.m. and I had 3 hits on that page, and I went to it and I saw her name there, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is Carrie. Carrie's talking to me all this time. She's been trying to get my attention. So that was a real inspiration to me because I realized that I'm getting a lot of information from people from the other side, and I have always connected with my close immediate family, my deceased first husband who passed in 1980, and my mom who passed in 78, and my other mom, I was adopted at birth, so I have two moms, and my other mom just passed in December, and my father passed in December 5 years ago, and now just recently my birth father, my biological father, died in May, and he has been coming to me. So I felt it was normal for me to connect with my immediate family when I'm open to the intuitive part of myself, but now I'm starting to get messages in from others that have passed on for guidance moving forward. And then recently I kept hearing about the name Charles, and it's been going on for years. I keep meeting Charles. And the name, I know a few Charles, but nobody that I really keep in contact with. And then the other day I had a meditation, and it came in the Master Key. The Master Key is a system that is powerful for manifestation and for tapping into the unmanifest to bring into manifest. And it was Charles Haniel that wrote that in 1930s, I think. And I realized Charles Haniel has been talking to me all this time and trying to get my attention that I should bring the Master Key back. And it is a powerful tool. It's 24 weeks of exercises and processes. So I have decided, my birthday is next week, next Thursday. I have decided to devote the rest of the year to the Master Key and to bring along as many people with me as want to come. So I will be announcing more of that next week before Thursday. So please like, share, and subscribe so you get my upcoming videos. And then please opt into my email list, because I'll be talking more about the Master Key. And you can Google it, you can see what it's about. It's just an amazing tool. I have gone through it once in 2008 with a bunch of friends of mine. And we were meeting on a weekly basis and going through each exercise, and that is what I'm considering doing again, a Zoom meeting where I can invite people to my Zoom meeting and we can all work together with the Master Key, okay? Powerful, powerful tool. So thank you, Charles Haniel and Carrie Grant, for coming forward with this information. And I don't know who's next, because it just seems like these, I'm able to channel more from the other side. My gifts are really opening and increasing as I do more tarot and utilizing my skills. And one other thing I wanted to talk about today for Feng Shui Friday is vision boards. I just think it's so important right now for everybody to do a new vision board, because if you had done one back in January before we had this COVID virus, it's probably maybe a little different than what is going to happen now, okay? Everything's changing, and maybe you even have some manifestations that you want to bring forward because everything's changing in your life as you're releasing things and bringing things in. So I wanted to just kind of go over the vision board that I'm creating. I'm doing a new one. So you get a piece of paper like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be this big. I like them big because I like to hang them so I can see them on a daily basis, so I can visually manifest what's on my vision board. They can be half the size if you just want it half the size. You know, it's really up to you. Oh, Archangel Gabriel, let's put you back here. Okay, so what you do is you get magazines, and you go through the magazines, and you will pick out pictures or words or things that just jump out at you that you want to manifest and bring into the rest of the year, the rest of the 6 months, or even maybe for a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long you want to do your vision board for. And then you get some scissors and paste, and you start pasting it on the board, and then you hang it someplace where you're going to look at it every day. And then you will start to attract those things into your life that are on your vision board, because what we focus on expands, right? So you can definitely do it on a blank piece of paper and just put them anywhere. But what I like to do is I like to use the Feng Shui Bagua, and that covers pretty much every life area, okay? So what I do, and maybe what you might like to do so you don't miss any areas, is the career life path area is in the north. Education, wisdom, self-knowledge area. Family, ancestors is right up here, okay? Wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Spirituality, reputation, and fame is at the top. Marriage and relationships. What do you want to manifest in marriage and relationships? Children, creativity. What do you want to manifest? Children or creativity for your children. Travel, helpful people, benefactors. Where do you want to travel once we start, the world starts opening up? Where do you want to go? What kind of people do you want to help you, to come in to help you? What are you trying to achieve? Can't do anything alone. We have to have people come in to help us. And then in the middle is the health and overall well-being. So that would be anything to bring in for your vitality or whatever you wanted to do with that. So I would highly recommend doing a vision board, and I'm going to do mine on my birthday so that I have a new vision for the next 6 months, and possibly even longer than that, because, our manifestation power never stops. So I will be posting mine next Feng Shui Friday and show you what I've come up with. And I hope that you will post yours down too when you create it. If you create a new one, or if you have one, please put it down in the comments and tell me what you want to manifest. And a lot of times when we write things down, we claim them, and the universe knows what to bring us. We're claiming it to the universe to bring that forward in our life, to bless us. So that is our Feng Shui Friday for today, my friends. Should we end with a card? We always do. Let's go for it. Okay. What I'm going to use is the Doreen Virtue Mermaid, and these are the mermaid cards and angels. So let's pick a card for the week. Divine Spirit, what is the card that we want to pull today? Okay. All right. Ooh, these are really great ones. Divine Magic and Music for Manifesting. And as you notice, I have the music on today for our session because I thought I would just put some music on while I was setting everything up. And so I hope it's not distracting to you, but I really love it. So Divine Magic, extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Oh, that's awesome. Great week ahead. And music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Yay. All right, let's just pick one more. Waves of prosperity. All right. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. There you go, my friends. Great energy, divine magic, waves of prosperity, and music for manifesting. There you have it. There's your week. So I will see everybody on Monday for the meditation for the new moon. And until then, I want to wish everybody a wonderful weekend ahead. Thank you for joining me. Before you go, please like, share, and subscribe so that you get my future videos and that it supports the channel. Also, if you'd like to make a donation, I would love it if you would donate. I spend time setting up and doing all of this work for you, so that's also awesome as well. And then if I can help you with a tarot reading or a astrology session or a feng shui session to help with the energy in your home, then please go ahead and email me, or like I said, opt into my mailing list, okay? Until we meet again, Namaste, my friends.